Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Rayhaanah Omar and this is Jewels of the Heart, a project by Nadi and Annissa where we hope this Ramadan to answer and give you solutions to some of the common Ramadan challenges. Today's question. In my country, iftar parties are the hype and always in vogue. If truth be told, I love having them too. What can I do to make it more than just about food, good food, and chit-chat? MashaAllah. Well, the country we're in right now, Malaysia, is the home of good food. If there's any type of food, any food combination you've ever wanted to try, welcome to Malaysia. Alhamdulillah, but if you're planning your iftar party or even a suhoor party, as in some cases, make sure that you take care of yourself spiritually first, that you don't neglect your Quran recitation, your salah on time, your dhikr of that day, and that you're looking after yourself and your spiritual fuel tank is not running on reserve or empty. The next thing is, and here I ask you to challenge the status quo or social dynamics in your society. Invite the less fortunate as well to your iftar party. Amongst our friends and family, alhamdulillah, we have enough to feed ourselves for today and the next two iftars probably. But what about inviting those who don't know when their next meal's coming or where it's coming from? The next, when you're breaking your fast in a larger gathering, it can be easy to lose track of time. We're chatting, we're having good food, we're discussing Ramadan, and we don't realize how time has gone by so quickly. So be very aware and very careful of time to break your fast on time and not delay the iftar itself and Salatul Maghrib on its prescribed time. Whether you're the host or you're invited to an iftar party and have been asked to bring along a dish, why not consider including a sunnah-inspired dish? You can find the lists in all books and online, authentic lists of what Rasulullah ﷺ ate in his time. What were some of his favorite ingredients? He enjoyed olive oil in his food, so did he cucumbers and dates and honey. What can you do with some of these sunnah-inspired ingredients to create a meal that is healthy but also wholesome and nutritious? Which brings me to the next topic. For many of us, Ramadan means oily foods, fatty foods, sugary foods, and lots of time slaving away in the kitchen. Is that really the purpose of Ramadan? We need to ask ourselves that question very, very honestly. The Quran talks about, dear sister, halalan tayyiban. Not only halal in terms of the zabiha, the slaughtering, but tayyiban, food that is pure, food that is wholesome, food that nourishes us. So I invite you to check back on your iftar party or get-together menu and to see if what I'm eating is food that loves me back, food that gives me health, or food that ends up where I'm at the doctor more often than I should be. Remember, preparation for the salah time. If you're inviting people over, it's your amana to ensure that there are enough prayer mats or that there is a masjid nearby and that preparation has been made for the Maghrib Salah. The biggest tragedy we cause to our own souls is that we fast the whole day and then break fast with our loved ones only to be in a food coma and not pray our Salah on time, right? Aha. Next. Now this is easier said than done, ladies, but you can do it. Steer the conversation clear from gossip and chit-chat at that iftar party. Think about what you're speaking about. And maybe talk about the ummah, talk about Ramadan, talk about anything besides everyone else's stories. Lastly, keep an eye on the time, the Isha and Taraweeh, and invite your visitors to join you for those salahs in Jama'ah. Wishing you a beautiful day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.